What's going on, you guys? Back again, this time with another video of my Redux. This one is part 3. I'm going to go through all the parts that I have just gotten in and where I am at with my cooling. Because in the last video you saw me cleaning out my reservoir and the problems I was having with my water block. So here we go. So far, all the reservoirs are, all the radiators are set up, ready to go. Just got to put them in, washed them out, rinsed them. They should be good. I am thinking about getting rid of these Thermaltake reservoir pump combos, but keeping the pump obviously. And there's a few reasons as to why. It's kind of a poor design. It only gives you the one inlet, and this one's more of a fill cap. So most newer, most like EK and Blitz or Bits Power reservoirs, they give you a top that has more than one inlet, gives you more options. On top of either having the bottom piece be an inlet, outlet, or part of a pump, a reservoir bottom combo that attaches to the bottom of your res. And I'll show you why the Thermaltake one is kind of a pain in the butt. So you only have one inlet, obviously, and then only one outlet. So you're limited on choices. And a lot of people try to put their drain pipe or drain tube on part of the bottom of the reservoir. So for my case, which sucks, so if I wanted to build a drain for my reservoir, I would have to get, say, an extension. Get that bastard in there. So you got your extension. You've got a T and a valve. So just kind of makeshift. So that's exactly the way it has to be on my system because of the one outlet port on the D5 mount and reservoir combo that Thermaltake gives you, or the one that you buy, and the way they include it. So the design's kind of flawed. So the only way to get a drain for this type is to put a T with a drainage port. But unfortunately you're limited, so you have to add more fittings out of one outlet pipe, or outlet port on your D5 mount. So you're very limited, and the way they have it positioned, you could barely fit a fitting in there in the first place. So we'll take this for example. See how tight that is? So when you're even tightening down your tubes, you barely have any room to work with. So I am wanting to get rid of these and hopefully get bigger and better reservoirs with more options when building or when planning out the way I want my loop, because it's all one big loop anyway. So hopefully I'll get those parts ordered this week, and hopefully it works out the way I want it. So moving on, got a mess here with all my power cables. Got my SATA cable. These are all my extensions. Not really too much in this basket there. So all the new stuff is here, and we'll go through it. So these all didn't come in yet, but these are red braided SATA data cables that I am replacing the regular black ones with. I ordered 6, 3 long ones, 3 short ones, because I decided to add. So these two are 3 terabyte hard drives, and I got all my solid state drives and my NVMe 950 512 gig SSD there. And a lot of people, oh, why do you need it? Why do you need that much memory? When you're doing content creation, you need a ton of memory. So in my case, so obviously these have all my games on it, 240, 500, 500, then 512 for the main, 3 terabyte mechanical drives. I'll probably stick like games that don't take up that much memory or don't need that fast of memory. I'm probably gonna throw here because some of the new games are like 60 gigs. That's dang near most of your SSDs. So unfortunately, I need more space, and getting 2 terabyte SSDs are completely out of my budget right now. And most people can't afford a 2 terabyte SSD right now as it is anyway. So it doesn't bother me too much using mechanical drives. I could wait the extra couple seconds. So that's where I am there. I actually do have 2 700 gig mechanical drives that I'm also going to be putting in the system with this little rack here. I'm going to put those in RAID 1. Those ones will hold all my personal information, family photos and etc. Whatever important stuff I want backed up will also be in the new system or redo of the system. So solid state drives, mechanical drives, it's all going to be mixed in. I'm also adding LEDs to my system because people are always saying you should add LEDs because you can't see much other than the red in your system coming from the fans. So figured I'd give the whole LED light show a try. And I went and bought an extra one for the front of my case, and then obviously the whole kit that will stretch the inside of my case in the hope that it'll look good. So that's where I'm at. Hopefully by next week I'll have some new water cooling stuff, and hopefully the EK will answer me back on the water blocks and whether or not it's just bad dye or something more. We'll find out. And hopefully I can get the whole system back up by next week. If you guys want to keep following, you could like and subscribe to my channel. Keep following it. And if you want more content, let me know. Have any questions? Throw them in the comments down below. I'll catch you guys in the next one.